Hey Corey, how you doing? Yeah, I think we're pretty much set now. I'll tell you what, the older I get, the harder this gets. It's gonna get to a point where I'm not gonna be able to get on, manipulate, but is what it is. Be right back. I gotta pitch some peanuts. Be right back. I'm back. Brenda, good morning to you too, my dear. God, I'm getting so sick and tired of all these pop-ups on the computers. It just drives me crazy. The older I get, the more I dislike change, and it's just natural that there's more and more changes all the time. So, hey Joe, whenever you get here, we're here. We are here. Not much on the tube today, but hey, it is what it is. TJ, what's going on? Luigi. Yeah. Luigi's at work. You gotta work to play, DJ. You're not a kid anymore. There's no guarantees that it's gonna be a good life. You have to make it what you want to make it. The the not much on the news, just the same old baloney stuff. Ugh. Yeah, I slept on and off last night. Was okay, not nothing special. Here comes just in time.
Why is it like that? There we go. What's up? What's up, TJ? Jody?
Hey, DJ's at work.
It's like Joe and JDS.
So what have you been up to?
Not much. Fucking tired last night. Just yesterday, that was about it. Just going school shopping.
Did you get it all set, all done and ready for school?
Yeah, they're going to get a couple last minute things today in Lakeland, but it's not that far, so got most of it though. They're going around hitting all the deals yesterday, like the buy one get ones and all that on clothes. There were some places that had some good deals. Kelsey went over to Forever 21 and got a few pairs of pants. They had buy one get ones on pants. Morning, Jody. Oh man, a long ass weekend, I'll tell you that.
Now, when do the kids go back to school?
August 12th.
Ooh,
Maybe next week. I don't know what's the date today. That is sometime next week.
today's the 4th. So it's a week from Monday.
See what that storm's doing.
How's the storms doing?
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a category 1 when it hits up there. They keep updating that track, like right here. Yesterday it was only showing a 1 right here, but now it's showing 1 down here, so it's gaining a little bit more strength down here. That's not that bad though, they'll be alright. 1 ain't really, it's just pretty much high winds. There ain't nothing people's houses and stuff can handle. You might get some fallen trees here and there, but ain't gonna be too bad. The worst thing is if it stalls out there and then gains strength. It keeps moving at its current pace, it'll be alright. What's up, Mark?
Taking over the highlights of this game. Germany started off strong with a 2-goal of the game. But then Slovenia came back. They were able to tie it with 10 goals. 10 minutes.
Yeah, because the Cat 1's only 74 to 95 mile an hour winds. It's not that bad. It's, I mean, it's strong, but it's not gonna tear shit down. So people don't seem to really freak out unless it's like a 4 or a 5.
Morning, Paul. Justin.
Good morning.
Morning.
Mhm.
It's not even gonna really hit too much where Dan's at, Jody. It's hitting up at the top. We're just gonna get like the tails of the clouds. It's not gonna be anything here. Might get a little bit of wind. That's about it. It's way too far north for us to really get anything. Because it doesn't even gain strength till it gets up by Tallahassee, where it's showing. So right now it's just pretty much a tropical storm. Like Tampa and my area, we'll be fine. We'll just get some lightning, thunder, and a little bit of wind. See, the best thing was that happened was it went over Cuba. Because if it would have went like between Cuba and Cancun and had that water and then came in, it would have strengthened a lot more. It probably would have been a 2 or 3. Cuba kind of broke it up a little bit. As I said, the worst thing you'll get is some down trees and stuff, maybe a little bit of flooding here and there, but it ain't gonna be like absolute devastation or anything like that.
What's going on with you, Mark?
Not very much. They're showing loads of sports all day, like handball and basketball and tennis and stuff like that, but they're not showing any of the golf. It's ridiculous.
You're talking about the Olympics stuff.
Yeah. There was supposed to be 2 hours of the golf last night, and the tennis overran, so they showed that instead, and then went to table tennis. And I think the golf was on for a bit, about 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, you think they would have like an overrun channel for when certain stuff overruns like that?
Well,
The Olympics.
they've got about 10 different channels showing different sports. But it all seems to be on Eurosport. There's not much of. There's some of it on BBC, but not. Doesn't appear to be any of it on Sky.
What's up, Randy? How's it going? Yeah, I missed you on Saturday there, Randy. Saw you came on and played a little bit. Or Friday night, I mean. Obviously, TJ's not busy at work.
No. Well, you
As
know
I
what
said,
I've noticed retail isn't quite as busy as it once was because, with home delivery and everything.
well, it depends on what store you go to. Like if you're going to a Publix, well, it's pretty busy. I mean, Walmarts are always fucking busy.
Now, I was wondering something yesterday. Well, it's sort of struck me today, and I don't know why, but sort of a weird thing to think about. But on the original Deadpool, when he got away from the guy made out of steel by cutting his hand off
Uh-huh.
when he was him, and then he grew a new hand, didn't he?
Yeah.
So why didn't his hand grow a new him?
That's true. Yeah. I don't know.
Makes you think there'd be like 50 or 60 of him scattered around.
Oh, retail's boring, TJ, when you work in a slow ass store. But like I said, if you were at like a Walmart, bro, you wouldn't have time to sit around. Trust me, they keep you busy.
Yeah, being busy doesn't make it not boring.
No, but it helps the day go by faster.
Yeah.
At least in your mind. I mean, time is still time. It doesn't change just because it's slow. But in your mind, it feels like the day drags ass when you're just sitting around not doing anything.
Yeah.
But like I said, if you work in a Walmart, you don't have time just to sit around. They'll keep you fucking going all day long.
I was in Sam's
Yeah.
Club last night about 8 o'clock. Wasn't anybody there.
Yeah, I must admit, when I was on fruit and veg at Asda, the thing that we always seemed to be forever filling back up was the potatoes and the carrots.
See, us, it
Always
was
seemed to find more of them.
now the one thing that we always had to refill like every hour when I worked in produce at Walmart was fucking bananas. Oh my god, dude, that was just nonstop. We'd go through probably 2 or 3 pallets of bananas a day.
Yeah.
Like, it was insane how many bananas we'd go through. But actually, what's funny is Walmart's actually the biggest. What is he? What I guess they move the most bananas of any company in the world.
You know, Tesco's has two different lots. They've got some that are packed in a plastic bag, and then they've got others that are just packed loose in bunches of like 5 or 6.
But see, we also had 2 banana stands around the store in random areas. Like there was 2 of them on the GM side in just random areas. So we'd have to go over there with we'd have to load up a cart with 5 or 6 boxes of bananas and then drag them around the store every hour just to refill those. Like they just would buy so many bananas.
Yeah.
But you're talking what? Probably 20 cases of bananas on a pallet.
Yeah.
And probably I don't know, 10 or 15 bunches in each box. Yeah, we used to just go through them.
Yeah, I don't think they sell as many as that. I mean, like just after the war, all fruit was sold like nothing else because it was still in short supply. But nowadays, it seems that people just don't buy as much fruit.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, our store would go through like especially the prepackaged fruit that would sell out quick.
Oh yeah,
The already diced up fruit in a little plastic container.
yeah, melons and mango and pineapple. Yeah, quite like that.
Yeah, I don't know, Jody, because the one I worked at, man, it was just busy all the time. But see, the Walmart I worked at was kind of like, so we have 2 different Walmarts in my town, and one of them is called the Ghetto Walmart, and then one of them's called the kind of the ritzy Walmart because that's where all like the rich people shop, and it's really nice. Like that Walmart's very well maintained, like very clean. It's just it looks really nice compared to some of the other Walmarts. And then the Walmart that's 5 miles down the road looks like garbage half the time.
Mm.
The one I worked at was a really nice one. Oh, I kind of worked at both of them, but the main one I worked at was the real nice one, and uh, that one they maintained very well. But we got a lot of you get a lot of the richer people coming in there to shop.
Welcome to the Burromax 250. This bad boy is built like a motorcycle.
And I had a whole section in the back room where I used to fill orders for small businesses. They'd come in, like I had a guy that owned a pro shop on a golf course, and he'd come in once a month and get he'd buy like a couple $100 in candy bars and chips and all this stuff. So I'd order all the stuff just for him, and then it would be separated on a pallet just for him every month. And he'd come in and pick it up. I had like 6 or 7 people that would do that every month. And then I had a guy that would come in once a year, and he'd spend like $20,000 buying towels and bed sheets and all this other shit for his workers on the orange groves. And he'd come in and spend a shit ton of money. He was the one that was trying to get us to buy a whole case of Benadryl for his workers. We told him we can't do that, bro. That's against the law. We can't order you a whole case of Benadryl because you're only allowed to buy like one or 2 boxes at a time because it's got that shit in it that they use to make meth. So there's a limit on how much you can buy. And I mean, the guy wanted it for a genuine purpose. He was just going to hand him a box. He was going to give a box to each one of his workers to have on them because a lot of people have allergies from them orange trees in the orange groves. So he was buying it for a legitimate purpose. But yeah, he wasn't. We told him we couldn't do that, dude. We get flagged if we tried to order a whole case of it. Which I didn't even think about it. I didn't realize. I just wasn't thinking. I told the guy, "Oh yeah, let me do that." I went back and talked to the pharmacist. He's like, "Yeah, we can't do that." I said, "Oh, my bad." I didn't realize that. And then I had one guy come in one day and he's like, I just bought a 4-bedroom house here. He was a retiree, just moved down here, bought a really nice house in this real nice neighborhood. He was showing me pictures and stuff. And he's like, this is what I want for my house. He goes, I need 4 70-inch Vizios, 4 wall mounts. And dude, this dude bought 4 of everything, Blu-ray players. This dude probably spent $10 or $12,000. And he wanted a decked out freaking entertainment system in each one of his rooms. He wanted them identical. He wanted everything to be the same. What's up, Laura? Check Messenger.
Hi, Laura.
And then Jody, that also comes down to the management too. I mean, there's some stores where the management just don't pay attention what the employees are doing. At our store, you'd get in trouble if you got caught playing on your phone. But I had a really like hardcore store manager too, though. He was an asshole. I mean, he was good at his job, but he was a real dick too at the same time.
When I worked at Asda, they didn't even have mobile phones then. We're talking like 1980, 81.
Oh yeah, if you got like at our store, we had if you got caught with headphones in, oh, you get in so much trouble.
And you can tell how long ago it was. I worked Wednesday night, Wednesday evening, Thursday evening, and Friday evening after uni, and then all day Saturday. My wages were like 18.5 quid a day, 18.5 quid for those 4 days. But that was when petrol was only like 40 pence a gallon.
Nah, he wasn't respectful, Randy. Trust me. If you were one of his managers, bro, he treated you. He even treated the employees like garbage. Now we ended up getting a new store manager, and he had been a regional manager and then stepped down due to medical issues and just became a store manager. Now he was hardcore on the managers, but very respectful to the employees. Like he'd be ripping into a manager, and then you walk by him while he was doing it. He'd look at you, be like, "Hey, good morning," and he'd shake your hand, and then he'd keep walking. He'd be right back into the fucking manager's ass. Yeah, he was really cool. But I didn't get to work with him very long though. He ended up retiring not too long after that. He just had too many medical issues. All right. I'm gonna jump off, Paul. I got some stuff I gotta go do real quick.
Okay,
I'll catch y'all later.
all right, thanks for
Okay.
popping in. Not much going on here this morning, is there?
Joe said he'll be in a bit. He was just finished waiting till Johnny finished because he was on the paddle on there. I don't know whether he still is or not. I don't know whether Joe's still going or not. Johnny, I mean.
Well, see, Rodney Bell was going and Johnny Drone Flyer.
Oh, there's Don and Randy here in the chat as well.
Well, I'm thinking I'm gonna call it.
Well, it's up to you.
Cause, there's not much, we've got 11, well, we still got 11 people on the panel.
Mm.
Didn't get a text.
Damage one for call dog 1009. And the next expected down by about 1 and 2 is that there was Manto 11, 1145 or 1112, and back down at Cal and Imperial.
Yeah, I'm not sure that. I think Don's talking to TJ.
He had things to do.
Mm.
Laura?
I don't even know. When did Johnny start? He's usually finished by now, isn't he?
I've got Mad Props. I've got two Mavic Air S's and one Autel Nano Plus. I'm thinking about selling the Nano Plus, but just thinking.
Hmm. Yeah, Randy, I think the only thing he actually ever used it for was the fact that it gave better night vision.
Oh, yeah, Mad Props, you're right. That's what I'm thinking.
Actually got an early night last night with Art not being on. Went to bed at 1:30.
Ah. Did anybody go on to cover for Art or no?
I don't think so.
Cause Bill was talking about it, wasn't he? Uncle Bill?
Yeah, I don't think he did though.
Yeah, cause I didn't get any notification that Bill went live at all last night, so.
No. We've got a miserable-ish looking day today. 18 degrees, though it feels a bit colder than that. 66% humidity. And it does say it's supposed to be raining, but it isn't.
He had a birthday party to go to or something. That's what somebody said, mad props. I don't know what the deal was.
Oh, yeah, he had a birthday party to go to.
Well, I think I'm gonna call it, Mark.
Okay then, Paul, if you want.
Everybody, hey, have a great day, and we'll see all of you later today. Stay out of trouble until then. Bye for now.